Morning everyone, Vintage Vinny here. Today I'm bringing you all to Old Glory Antiques and Cannon Hill Antiques of Frederick, Maryland. Let's go! Alright you all, I've made it to Old Glory. I've been coming here since I was in diapers, so almost 30 years. Let's go ahead and see what we can find in here. hope you all enjoyed the shop with me at Old Glory. I didn't buy a whole lot of stuff, only spent $43.25 on everything we are looking at here. So since there wasn't a whole lot of stuff, I am also going to be tacking on the shop with me from Cannon Hill, as well as the haul from there, because I didn't buy a whole lot of stuff there either. But I got some good footage, so you guys kind of get an idea as to where I'm finding all of my treasures. So let's go ahead and check out what I got at Old Glory, shall we? This was the first item that I grabbed. This red, white, and blue plastic vinyl purse. It was in really good condition. There isn't a name, but the inside is really in good shape. I'm probably going to have to put maybe dryer sheets or something in there to get rid of the musty basement smell. If I were keeping that, I wouldn't mind it like that because I like that smell. But since I'm going to sell it, I'm going to do my best to try to remove it. For 40% off of the price that the dealer was asking, I got a copy of Black Beauty, a Young Folks edition. It was released by the M.A. Donahue Company in Chicago. There isn't a year on it anywhere, so I'm not exactly sure how old it is, but it's definitely an old book. From that same dealer, I also got a set of Lefton salt and pepper shakers with the roses on it and the hints of green. I thought these would be great on a tablescape for Easter time or just springtime altogether, or if you were into shabby chic or cottage. These would be fantastic for you, and those were also 40% off. I found this really awesome purple plastic Fuller Brush Company letter opener. I believe I have something similar to this, one with just the gentleman on it, no double-sided with an image of a lady from the 60s. I just thought that was really cool, and I just could not resist it. Oops, that went out of focus. There we go. Also in the same booth that I got Black Beauty and the Lefton Salt and Pepper Shakers, I got this adorable doggy planter. It's got the feet on it, so I think maybe it was American Bisque or Royal Copley or maybe Brush McCoy. I have no idea. It could be any of those three. But it's super cute, and people love their doggy planters, so I thought this one would be great. And heck, you don't even have to use it as a planter. See, I put the letter opener in there, and it was perfect. You could put paintbrushes in here. You could do so many things with that. I also found this really nice cobalt blue little mini pitcher. It does have a D and a heart, which means I think it's Dagenhart glass. Does not have a glow, but it is still a really nice piece. So I couldn't resist that. I also found 2 glass pedestals. And what I liked about these is they're a little bit more raised and they have a little lip here, so that way your pottery or your glass that you put on this will be a little bit more secure in the center here. So I got 2 of those for a really good price, so I went ahead and bought those. This is awesome. And at first I thought it had something to do with the airline, and then Amy pointed out that Bob Hope's handprints and footprints are right there, and there's a signature from Deborah Carr in cement. So this is a lady standing on Grauman's Chinese Theater, which I really like, as you all know I love my old Hollywood stuff, so that's a really cool postcard. I'm not sure that this was maybe a photo of somebody, and then they had it turned into a postcard for a souvenir, but it was never used. And it says, Jetstream is a service mark owned by TWA exclusively. So maybe it does have something to do with the airlines. Maybe it was a souvenir that you bought at the airport in LA. I don't know, but I thought it was really cool nonetheless. And the last item that I'd like to share with you all from Cannon Hill is a pinup arcade card. This is called a Knockout. I don't know who the maker is. I don't see like a signature or anything from one of the artists. But I love her. She is beautiful, and I think that's a little naughty, maybe a little cold in the arena. And she's got really great legs. Am I wrong? I think somebody naughtily drew nippies on her. But anywho, I don't have this one, so it was a reasonable price, so I went ahead and picked it up. So that is everything that I got at Old Glory. Let's go ahead and check out Cannon Hill. Alright, you guys, Amy and I have made it to Cannon Hill Antiques. Let's go ahead and see what we can find in here. So what did you all think of Cannon Hill? Really cool place, huh? It's in an old mill in downtown Frederick. So I spent a grand total of $82.68. There's one item that is not up on this table that is super, super epic that I can't wait to share with you all. So let's go ahead and check out what I found there. This is absolutely amazing. This is a 1938 cedar polish mop head tin. I loved the orange and the black. I thought that would be a fantastic piece for Halloween, and it is really, really cool. And what I did was I went around the store with Amy. We both did our shopping, and then I said I wanted to get some footage of some of the cool stuff that I had seen in there. So that way I could go around and do what I needed to do and find the good stuff and then share the store with you all. So that tin I actually spotted on my second go around. And it was not even within eye level. It was underneath the table. So how I missed it, I don't know, but I found it, and it's home with me now. This is really cool, you guys. It's a glass water bottle, and it's got really cool raised designs on it. We got icicles and a waterfall. Maybe that's supposed to be a spring. This has a patent date on it for 1931, September 15th of 1931. And it was made by the Owens Glass Company. I just loved that. I had seen it there a few times, and then I contemplated getting it. And then I decided, what the heck, let me go ahead and bring it home with me. I'm thinking about actually filling that up with water and putting some blue food dye in it. How cool would that be? This is another item that's actually been there for quite a while, and as you can see, I did pay up for it at $11, but look at the graphics on here, you guys. Grand Union Polish, the polish that varnishes. We've got a woman cleaning an old radio console. We've got a lady cleaning, or polishing, excuse me, not cleaning, polishing up the baby grand piano, and you can tell that this is definitely old because look at the style of that lamp. I loved this, and I could not bear to see it get any more ruined than it already is. The paper label on here is absolutely fantastic. Amy actually spotted this, and I absolutely love it. The cream and the green Menin talcum powder. You can't even use this stuff anymore. Not this stuff specifically, but I mean talcum powder in general because of the cancer that it causes, which is sad because people have been using it for years and years. But the powder's still in here, so if I ever want to get a whiff of it, it's there. I also spotted this really awesome Guardianware coffee pot. Has the original lid. It's got a couple of dings here and there, but I think anybody who purchases this is more than likely going to use it for display rather than use. Or they could use it. I could be very wrong. I just hope that whoever purchases it from me loves it. That'll probably end up at an industrial sale. And I actually saw a couple of these at the Goodwills that I went to on my way home, and they didn't have their lids with them. And even when I looked them up online, I don't think I saw any of them with the metal lid. They were all glass. Who knew? I found an awesome, larger green flower frog. And the price was right, so I had to pick that up. I also, ooh, that's a little sharp and pointy. I also found this clock here. I don't know if it is supposed to hang somewhere or was supposed to go in like a little console because it doesn't sit upright, but the design on it was really nice, and the grass, I was about to say the grass isn't clacked. The glass isn't cracked. And it's kind of like a silvery color. I don't know if it is actual silver. I highly doubt it. But it says, oops, it went out of focus. It says this article is coated with enamel, which renders the non-tarnishable. To clean it, use only a duster or damp cloth. But again, that was a really good price. Somebody might be able to find a way to hang that up on the wall if they want to, or find some way to hang it. I also grabbed a Viking glass ashtray in green. This one has only a minor bit of damage on the bottom, but it's so minute, and it's on a point where it's not like directly visible because it's on the bottom. This I should probably get about $20 to $25 on. It should be listed by the time you see this video. This was actually the first item that I found. This hand-painted, I guess it's considered a flower pot. It was sitting on a shelf waiting for me to discover it. No maker's mark or anything. It is glass. I'll probably save this for my spring sale. So that was all of the regular, smaller stuff that I got. Now I can show you all my really favorite find from Cannon Hill. And the last and epic item that I got at Cannon Hill Antiques is this awesome 1950s Panther Jaguar TV lamp. It is one of the larger ones. No cracks or chips or anything on it. It is absolutely fantastic, and it does work. Did some lookups before I decided to purchase this, and they seem to be going for about 70 bucks. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and list it for. It should be listed by the time I have this video posted, again, like that Viking ashtray, if you are interested. Alrighty, so the last three things that I'd like to share with you all came from Goodwill. Went to two of them on my way home. Didn't find a whole lot of things. I was also being selective. Grabbed some stuff, and then I decided to, put some things back. Goodwill of Monocacy Valley can be kind of pricey depending on what you're looking at. Why, I don't know, but it is what it is. I always say when I'm going down to Frederick, I don't want to go to the Goodwills, but what do? I end up going to the Goodwills. Because you can still find some deals, but you have to remember that sometimes the prices are a little bit more than the Goodwills I have around here. But anywho, so for these three items, I paid about $7.50. I got 2 boxes of the 1981 Hefty Holiday Tumblers. They are crystal plastic. Somebody sold 2 boxes with 38 of them, but they weren't these. They were like the taller glasses, and they sold them for $36. I think if I put both of these together, I might be able to nab maybe 25, maybe 30. We'll see. Individual boxes themselves don't go for very much, but I think if you have 2, it makes it more worth the while. So I went ahead and got those. This was my favorite piece, and I could not believe that it was sitting on the shelf. It is a Daisy and Buttons Vaseline, toothpick holder. You could put cotton swabs in here, whatever you desire. And what's really cool about it is, yes, it does glow. I couldn't believe I missed it, and I actually saw this on my second go around. So I will be keeping this for sure, and then maybe one day I will sell it. So folks, that is everything that I would like to share with you all from my trip to Cannon Hill and Old Glory in Frederick, Maryland. Let me know down below in the comments section what were your favorite items from this haul. I'll see you all in my next video. Have a great day.